matchup that would be compelling even if both sides were struggling. But today they come in ranked in the top 25. This is going to be fun. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. And the Bulldogs will kick this deep to get us going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So Texas's offense is on the field for the first time today. And each offense features a star tight end, Kirk. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll run it here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Bringing pressure. The receiver makes the catch. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew the sticks were, and they're able to make the tackle short of the line.
Longhorns will send their punt team onto the field. Fielded near the 20. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So Georgia's offense comes out for their first possession today. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it with room to run. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. 1st down from there.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Well, Texas and Georgia hasn't taken long for these two to establish a rivalry in the SEC. 2 memorable collisions last season, regular season in Austin. The Georgia pass rush just got after Texas. Hard-fought, close win. And then the rematch for the SEC championship, another game where Georgia just made enough plays, Kirk, to win.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a great matchup every single time these teams get together in the SEC. Having Texas with their tradition, what Sark's doing with that program, obviously what Kirby's doing with Georgia. It's one of those matchups every single year when they're up on the calendar. You circle it. 2 great games last year. Georgia finding a way to get it done both times. You got to believe that Sark and Texas looking for payback.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quick throw to his receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. And make the tackle, but that plane moves it inside the red zone.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Tailback takes the handoff again. And he stopped just short down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
The Dogs hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. How about this on 1st and goal? And they'll be brought down way behind the line of scrimmage as the defense just blew up that play.
Down inside the red zone, they reach in their bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. And 6 more points to the total. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Spins away from defenders. That one moves the ball across the 40.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Looks left and finds his target there. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Play action here on 1st down. Here's a throw underneath to the back. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And the back now goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Swarm with a pass rush and a sack.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. Tackle, but 1st down. Longhorns looking to cash in this red zone trip. Going with the old counter run here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Manning. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Longhorns. They finish off the scoring drive. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. And he knocks it right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking for some space. It's Frazier.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Second down play coming up. The shotgun running play call. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. To the air, it's Stockton. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The Dogs will line up to punt it away. Look at the leg strength, a booming punt. And that one will bounce into the end zone for a touchback. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build a promising start. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Boy, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. They've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Back to throw. It's Manning. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Longhorns will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Give it to the back again. He's got the first and still going.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
First and 10 now for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. What a catch! They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. Pass caught down at the 20. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Getting set. Here's second down. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good, right down the middle.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Bringing it out, it's Moore. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? The pass rush gets home.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
Tough position here, 2nd and long from their 11. Back to throw, it's Manning. Looks to the left, pass caught. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion sets up an important third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
The Longhorns will have to kick it away. And here's the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. With the catch, it's Frazier. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
That short completion sets up a 3rd down play. To throw, it's Stockton. Throws to the tight end. Catch is made down the middle. That play will move the Stix, set him up 1st down at the 42.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline, waiting for your turn to get another chance.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. QB to the tight end for a completion. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running back quarterbacks are executing, and frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The Bulldogs pick up enough yardage to move the Stix. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Breaks into the clear. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Quarterback still with the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. The pocket breaking down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, and that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. To the air, it's Manning. He's running out of time here. Just flings it out of bounds, and pass rush closing in. Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Breaks free.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. QB keeper all the way. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. The Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. That's his 4th punt already today. And he drives the punt deep. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd manageable here for this offense.
Wideouts now clustered. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. That catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He's looking to scramble. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And it's a bunch formation. Second down, looking to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Bell. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. So after the miss, it's still a 6-point lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
Longhorns will kick it off to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. On first down, it's play action. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
First down now at the 49. One huge play has got this offense out near midfield and threatening. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Caught over the middle. It's Branch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
A completion makes it second down. The quarterback keeps it on the option. Oh, and he fumbles. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. And because he was hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Checks this down to the running back. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so second and 5. Here comes a handoff. He's brought down, but that strong, stiff arm helped him to a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Caught. Completion. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. It's second down after that completion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Back behind the quarterback, a line in a pistol. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Trying to convert with a sneak.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. They knock through the PAT and go on top 14-13. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Branch. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a costly fumble in plus territory. They can't have another one of those here. Over the middle, but it's incomplete. offense getting set. It's second down. To throw, it's Stockton. Defense is coming after him. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly. You know, you might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or a running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And when he can't quite hold on, a great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
The Dogs will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. This is an absolute boomer of a punt. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the coverage team pens him in and brings him down. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they try the middle, but still for no gain. Here's the 2nd down play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a 1st down.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Baxter. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I like how the quarterback here works through his progressions and just realized the check down's probably his best option. Got it to the back out in the flat for an easy 1st down.
Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Nice throw, caught for a completion. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that previous play. Back to throw again. It's a short completion at the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Play, looking for a fresh set of downs. He hands it off from the gun. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down of the 17.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the 1st down.
Longhorns looking to cash in this red zone trip. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
The Longhorns line it up with 1st and goal. Looking for a man. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. To throw, it's Manning. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the point after makes the lead 8.
That makes the score Texas 21, Georgia.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. Returner is blocked down. Gets it started on the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. He's going to hand this off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Makes the grab. It's Branch. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. Incompletion makes it 2nd down and 10 from the 27. Send the back in motion. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. Crucial 3rd down play right here. They try to sneak it for the 1st. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Off the play fake on 1st down. finds his man. It's Branch. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the handoff. Football's loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? The pass rush closing in. Grabbed by the receiver. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Dropping back. It's Manning. The tight end has got it.
The first down pass, the lead to the tight end. He's brought down at the 25-yard line. Second down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
And then first down, right back to the running game.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And the wideout goes in motion. Looks right for a quick completion. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. You'd like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. But this linebacker is really athletic and is able to make plays in space.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Still no answer for this offense. No surprise there, Cook. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Kicking team on now for the extra point.
Is on for the extra point.
An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter.
That makes the score Texas 28, Georgia 13.
We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner trying to create good field position. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Pass caught, second down now. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Running out of time in the pocket. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. And they bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Hey, it's a nice gain here. They get the first down to stop the clock, but late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Frazier. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Hey, here's some positive yards. You'd love to see that. Now you've got a chance here to continue to attack this defense. They're trying not to give up the big plays, but down by a couple scores, you got to get a quick touchdown and hope to be able to get the ball back.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Pressure is coming. Caught behind the line. It's Frazier. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. And they run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking downfield. It's Stockton. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the ball is picked off.
Well, desperate times call for desperate measures, and down a couple scores with just minutes remaining, the quarterback here tries to do too much, forcing it to one of those vertical routes.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Great cut there. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Leaning on the run game here. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? They're going to run it. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that is a crucial 1st down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. First down here for this offense. With the game in hand, the offense just takes a knee. Well, this was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape, Kirk. This lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect. And they went out and earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a bit of a shocker to me, just to be able to see this team get run all over the field the entire game. Just didn't show up. I don't know what happened during the week with the preparation, but this blowout, I think, surprised a lot of people around the country.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.